Good morning, everyone. My name is Erino, and I have the honor and the great privilege of serving as the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Guelph. As we are gathered here today, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional territory on which we are gathered. I'd like to acknowledge and thank the diverse Indigenous peoples whose footsteps have marked this territory for centuries. As we are gathered here today to celebrate the achievements of students at the University of Guelph-Humber, it is the custom and the practice on occasions such as this to take a few moments for personal reflection and thanks. We are truly fortunate to live in a country where we enjoy freedoms, security, and prosperity that so many others in much of the world do not have. Please join me as we respect the various spiritual and faith traditions represented in this room with a short period of silence to mark the opening of this Convocation ceremony. Thank you. And now I'd like to officially declare the opening of this ceremony. Please be seated. Thank you.
Well, good morning. That was not very well done. We will try again. Good morning.
Good morning.
That was very good. Thank you for coming here instead of being at the lakeshore. We're delighted to have you here with us. My name is John Walsh. I'm the Vice Provost at the University of Guelph-Humber. And what a privilege and honor it is to welcome you, the graduates, family, friends, and most particularly for us to welcome our distinguished visitors from both the University of Guelph and Humber. Most particularly Chris Whitaker, who is the president of Humber, and Kovach, who is the president of Guelph. I'd also like to welcome a number of distinguished guests and senior administration from both the University of Guelph and Guelph-Humber, and also my own colleagues. But today is a day for you. We will keep our remarks blessedly short, but focused. When I first met the graduating class 4 years ago at the University of Guelph-Humber, doesn't it seem just only a few moments ago? I did promise you one thing. I said that when we got here to graduation day, I would remind you of the three things that were most important when we started this particular journey. First thing I asked you to do was to work hard, because very few things in life can be accomplished without working hard. You have fulfilled your part of that bargain. You have worked very, very hard to get here. And I invite your family and friends to congratulate you on that basis. The second thing I asked you to do was to learn to work in teams, because few things can be accomplished in life alone. Indeed, it is one of the big transferable skills of the university experience that you work with others. You have done that. You are leaving the University of Guelph-Humber with skills, abilities, and qualifications that would demonstrate to everyone your ability to work in teams. So, I invite you to congratulate yourselves on fulfilling that part of the bargain. The third thing I asked you to do was to enjoy what you do, because very few things in life can be accomplished without the sustaining energy that comes from just simply enjoying what you do. And allow me to congratulate you on fulfilling that part of the bargain, because I know that you had a lot of fun on the way through over those 4 years. Congratulations and welcome to today. And that's about as serious as a Vice Provost should be on graduation day. I would now like to invite Dr. Kovach, Erino, President of the University of Guelph, to bring greetings from the university to our convocation.
Well, thanks very much, John. Well, graduates, this is your big day. You've worked hard, you've persevered, and you've made it. Well done. Congratulations. So now that you're preparing for this next step on your journey, maybe you're making plans for the summer, maybe for the next 5 years, or maybe you don't have any plans in particular, or just savoring the moment for graduation. Well, during those recent years, your years here as students, you've learned, you've worked and lived at one of Canada's most unique and innovative universities and one of Canada's most unique and innovative colleges. At the University of Guelph-Humber, you've learned about your chosen areas of study, of course, but you've also likely gained knowledge and understanding about other things, yourselves, each other, the wider world here on campus and beyond. And along the way, along your journey, you had plans. You had all sorts of plans. At the same time, many of the things that you've learned and experienced have probably been a surprise or unexpected. That unexpected piece poses a challenge for plans, creates a bit of a challenge for plans. Maybe you took a course that changed the way you look at things, or perhaps you encountered a professor or someone special in your life whose influence even led you to change your degree program or other elements of your plans. So there are plans, and then there's planning and responding to the unexpected moments. Moments that just might be opportunities. Don't get me wrong, having a plan is very, very important, but a plan is static. It's a point in time. Planning and responding to opportunity is dynamic. It's what allows you to keep moving and adapting your plan as things change around you. And they will change around you. The unexpected will happen. We live today in a world of unprecedented rapid change with an ever-shortening shelf life of knowledge as new information continues to accumulate and emerge. Today, how you adapt your planning and respond to the unexpected, including detours or change of direction, matters a great deal. During those unexpected moments that cause you pause, it's important to slow down. It's surprising what you can notice when you actually slow down in the face of the unexpected. And the message really here is to embrace, to study, and to savor those unexpected moments. And really what I'm talking about, quite simply, is the process of discovery. If you think about what do those unexpected moments mean? It's a process of discovery. Discovery that comes from paying very close attention to what you hadn't expected. We all understand the need to adjust to the unexpected, but a question you might be thinking is, but how do you prepare a train for that? How do you prepare a train for the unexpected? And that's where we come back to the past few years for each of you. One of the unsung benefits of education is its ability to broaden your view of things. And that broadened view brings with it a greater mental capacity to accommodate the unexpected, both good and bad. That broadened view that you've developed here these last few years is basically your toolkit. Beyond academics alone, each of you has been provided with opportunities to broaden your capacity in other ways as well, socially, emotionally, and physically. And during your studies at Guelph-Humber, you've completed hundreds of hours of practical work experience in the field and with industry experts. You've gained hands-on experience, developed relationship with others in your areas of interest, and now you have the tools to prepare and respond to change, to help you thrive amid what will be inevitable uncertainty, to respond to the unexpected. So as you head out to the wider world, certainly take time to plan, very important. And then be open to adapting that plan, even if it means discovering opportunities hidden within the unexpected. Or as Kawhi Leonard might say, we're not done yet. Go Raptors. Thanks very much. And good luck on your journey. And now it's my great pleasure to invite Chris Whitaker, president of Humber College, to bring welcoming remarks.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Convocation. This is a place where you can actually have more fun than a Raptors parade, right? Okay, you believe it yet? Let's see. All right, President Erino, Vice Provost Walsh, honored guests, faculty and staff, family, friends, and especially our graduates, it's my pleasure to bring greetings from Humber to the University of Guelph-Humber graduating class of 2019. I've been part of many convocation ceremonies on both sides of the podium. In fact, I got to see my youngest daughter graduate with a master's degree just last week, and I'll be shaking a few hands for the remainder of this week as Humber holds its convocation ceremonies. So I share the many emotions that we're all feeling today. The pride of achievement, the joy of success, and excitement for the new beginnings and abundant possibilities that await the graduates. Before I acknowledge the graduates, let's take a moment to thank those who helped them along the way. From the dedicated faculty and staff to the families and friends for that critical moment of support or providing that comforting feeling that someone always has your back, you've played an important role in helping to get us to today. Let's give them all a big round of applause, please. And to our graduates, you did it. You've earned the spotlight you're receiving today. In choosing to study at the University of Guelph-Humber, you made a wise decision to be part of an innovative partnership between two exceptional post-secondary institutions. You are graduating with a dual credential combining the strengths and benefits of both college and university. You've worked hard, persevered through challenges, made new friends, hopefully had some fun, and learned a lot about yourselves along the way. So my message for you today is to be confident and courageous as you step into a future which will present uncertainties and challenges, but many opportunities as well. You have the skills and knowledge to thrive as adaptable and resilient lifelong learners. Your education is one of the most valuable assets you have, so use it wisely to your advantage and for the benefit of others. And as you reflect on what's next, let me leave you with 3 thoughts to take away. First, remember to think critically, to question and to challenge what others may accept at face value. You leave here with a strengthened ability to make sense of the world and make the right choices to engage and make a difference for yourself and others, even when it isn't easy. Second, as a UGH student, you've been part of a highly diverse and inclusive institution. So embrace diversity in all its forms. From race, religion, culture, sexuality, gender identity, age, to economic status and more, it's up to each of us to acknowledge and seek to understand these differences and find ways to build bridges and establish common ground. Third, find a way to get involved and give back. This can take many forms and can be as simple as paying forward a kindness that was shown to you, volunteering for a good cause, or getting involved in community development at home or abroad. You have so much to give, and there are endless opportunities to help improve the lives of others. Everyone here is proud of all you've achieved. You are ready for whatever comes next. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Our next speaker is an award-winning educator with more than 15 years of teaching experience. Charles Charlie Janther oversees daily money markets, trades with RBC Dominion Securities and CIBC Trust, and is responsible for economic analysis, departmental budgeting, and sales. Previously, he was Vice President, Money Market at DPAG, Deposit Agency of Canada, and served on the board of directors of the Forum for International Trade Training. In 2013, he joined the board of directors of Wilgalore Limited. He holds an MBA from Queen's University, is a fellow of the Institute of Canadian Banks, is a certified international trade professional, and as a lecturer here at the University of Guelph-Humber, Mr. Janther has incorporated his experience into various courses, providing truly a special opportunity for our students. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Charles Janther.
Wow, guys, you made it. 4 years, it's done, and sorry, but you got to listen to me one last time. Okay, this is it after this. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and of course, our graduating students from the School of Psychology and the School of Business. Thank you to the graduates for inviting me here and allowing me to be part of this special day at Convocation 2019. Many of you here I know, some of you I do not. My name is Charlie Janther, and I've been kicking around the Guelph-Humber hallways for about 14 years now, torturing some of you through my classes. But it's with great pride that I'm able to share this day with you today. A few months ago, Dr. George Bragas asked me to make this convocation address. At first, I was really excited about it. Then I got to thinking, does this mean I'm actually getting older? Because does this now mean I have life lessons? I thought the receding hairline was fate. But it turns out that I am getting older, and I thank you guys for allowing me to be here. George, thanks for making me feel old. All right? So, today is a celebration of your success, a day to bask in your achievements. If I may quote somewhat out of context, Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. Although this was attributed to Julius Caesar in somewhat more of a military context, it was, I guess, popularized in the 1984 movie Ghostbusters. And I think it really represents what you guys have done. You came, you saw, you conquered. You fulfilled your achievements. The journey you embarked on 4 years ago is now done. All of those late nights studying, some very early morning classes, perhaps a class or two missed or skipped for various reasons. And as some have said, thank you for attending here today and not the Raptors ceremonies. Thank God for the GH Cafe up on the second floor, and all of that stress has been made worthwhile. You've achieved your goals today. So let's take a moment to thank some of those people who have helped us along this path. Our parents, our siblings, our friends, our parents' bank accounts. They certainly helped out. The GH staff, and of course, the faculty. So let's give them all a round of applause and say thank you very much. So now on to some serious stuff. As I was preparing this speech, I was in Switzerland on the study abroad trip, and I had a similar conversation with many of the fellow students about life lessons. And the first thing that I would say is life is built upon experiences, failures and successes, and you will fail and you will succeed. Let's take an example that we all shared together, the university experience. I remember on my first day in university, I was wondering, what the heck have I got myself into? And I was really scared, but we managed to make it through. We improvised and we succeeded in our goals. So, I'm sure that most of you felt the same, and I congratulate you on your achievements. You quickly overcame these fears and you succeeded. School was but the first of many of your journeys to come later on throughout life. Some of these journeys will be difficult and will knock you down. It's your strength and ability to get back up and make yourselves strong again. Look back on your failures, learn from them, figure out what did I do wrong and what can I do better the next time. And from your successes, make sure you understand why you succeeded so you can replicate it again the next time to be even better. Let's take a look at history. Far too often in history, we have made mistakes, and those that do not study history are failed to repeat those mistakes. We can also look at history for success, and let's make sure that we build on those successes. Take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you. All of these experiences are an opportunity. Use them to your advantage. This can apply to business, to love, to family, and of course, investments. Another quote which I like to sort of live my life by, It's quoted by the United States Marines: improvise, adapt, and overcome. Throughout your journeys, you will always be challenged with new and unfamiliar situations that will throw you a curveball. Be prepared to adapt in order to overcome these obstacles and ultimately succeed. This will challenge your comfort zone. Be prepared to be flexible in what you do. Your way may not always be the best way. Learn from others and improvise. Evaluate your situation, derive strategies, and implement, and thus you will find success. If it fails, learn from it. If it succeeds, understand why. Either case, build on it for the next time. Coming from a banking background, I do have to take a second and talk a little bit about finances. Sorry to the psychology students, but we have to do this. I found throughout my years that those whose material wants are many tend to not have very much. Those whose material wants are few tend to have much success. In other words, live within your means. Make a budget. Stick with that budget. Displays of expensive material goods does not mean wealth. A balance sheet demonstrates wealth. Do not be afraid of FOMO, the fear of missing out. Just because some friends post pictures onto Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook of vacations and expensive toys that they might buy does not mean they can afford it. Live within your means and don't be afraid to fall out. Always protect your assets. Life is going to throw you some curveballs. Things are going to happen. Make sure that you prepare yourself so that you are safe and your assets are safe. There's nobody better to rely on than yourself. Plan yourself properly. Have some meaningful relationships. You've built friendships here at Guelph-Humber. I even understand a few romances have sprung from the Guelph-Humber time, but we're not going to get into the grapevine talks. I personally still hang out with all of my school friends. In fact, we had our guys' weekend this past weekend. Fellas that I met back in junior kindergarten, we're still friends to this day. And those relationships are exceptionally valuable to me. You have these relationships, maintain them. And that does mean more than a Facebook post, a Snapchat post, or some sort of Instagram post. Get together with your friends. Reflect back on your times here at Guelph-Humber. Enjoy your experiences together. Share your successes. Share your failures and learn from each other. Take the time to maintain these relationships. Relationships make life even better than it really is. So continue to retain those relationships. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to the students. You guys make teaching for all of us here worthwhile. We got the privilege to be part of your journey and hopefully part of your success story. And for that, we are all grateful, and I thank you for that. We're always available. Please stay in touch, because I'd love to hear about your success stories. Thank you very much, graduating class. Congratulations, and I look forward to talking to you out in the hallway.
Charles, on behalf of all of us here, that was quite inspiring. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Well, graduates, the moment has arrived. Will the graduating class please rise? President and Vice-Chancellor Erino, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees with all of the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
President Whittaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the academic requirements of Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning in their respective programs, that they may be admitted to their various and several diplomas with all of the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
I admit you to your various and several Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
Good morning. My name is George Bragas. I'm the Assistant Vice Provost here at the University of Guelph-Humber, and it is my honor this morning to announce the names of the graduands. There will be two groups of students graduating this morning. I would ask that you withhold your applause until the end of each group to ensure that each student's name can be heard clearly. At the end, though, of each group, we will expect some truly thunderous applause from friends and family. President and Vice Chancellor Vaccarino and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph-Humber that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration Honors and the Diploma in Business Administration. Naveen Abu Krabi. Brian Agus. Arslan Ahmed. Uzer Ahmed, with distinction. Sagal Ali. Joseph Alonzi. Ali Al-Salem. Noel Andrews. Stephanie Anakini. Omer Ansari. Neil Arcos. Jan Eshmer Arquilano. Faria Arshad. Patrick Arzumanian. Kevin Atienza. Sukman Alak. Julio Ilas. Jagdeep Ball. Joanna Balana. Ryan Baldinelli. Kemwati Balram. Darshvir Banga. Ivan Banyavchich. Tarnjit Banwait. Trezor Bariburia. Matthew Bartoloni, with distinction. Kevin Beal. Isabella Bevilacqua. Chetan Bagra. Andrico Bilak. Giuseppe Bilotta. Ryan Bonsteel. Rakeem Brown. Anthony Bruno. Kimi Budu. Andre Budenchevik. Joshua Kabigan. Gianluca Carpino. Amy Karik. Sydney Chelly. Maria Chabnoth. Nikki Chahal. Sultan Chima. Arshpreet Chima. Christo Chiram Walil. Avery Chung. Anu Chitaluri. Sean Robert Clayton. Mark Anthony Conforti. Brad Corrigan. With distinction, Brandon Costa. Monica Costa. Matthew Christofoli, with distinction. Daniel Quitico. Glenard Cuerdo. Michael De Silva, with distinction. Felipe De Silva. Joshua Daly. Hannah Datto. Curtis Dean. Caden DeSouza Viren. Tajbir Daliwal. Simranjeet Dillon. Sunit Dinsa, with distinction. Katrina Dirado, with distinction. Fardosa Diri. Yam Michael Elav. Joshua Emma. Anthony Ursula Borja. Aliyah Faki. Tito Fernandez. Ilyas Feta. Christina Felino. Gregory Ford. Alexander Galati. Gemini Gandhi. Anthony Garisto. Summer Lynn Gemmel. Joseph Adam Genitori. Giuseppe Genovese. Joseph Gariafi. Lovepreet Guman, with distinction. Michael Gibbs. Jagger Gerardwall, with distinction. Edward Justin Gonzalez. Ravneet Graywall. Abdul Hanif. Navjot Hans. Gurjeevan Hans. Chanel Harris, with distinction. Michael Hillocks. Melissa Hussein. Miranda Ibana. Caleb Iserman. Karnveer Jagpal. John V. Jaminder. Dilshan David Jayasinghe, with distinction. Pankush Jamaat. Varun Giandani. Mark Jerza. Natasha Kadir. Barinder Paul Kanth. Raki Kakar, with distinction and the Vice Provost Award winner. Vanita Kondasamy. Simran Kang. Balraj Kang. Michael Kassar. Simran Kaur. Simranjit Kaura. Connor Kelly, with distinction. Sarah Kem. Praveen Kirachandran. Jeevan Clotia. Ryan Kretzler. Jasleen Kular. Brandon Laquata. Benjamin Lax. Ray Lal. Gianluca Nicola Lamberti. Melvin Legaspi. Salvatore Lapera. Tian Shin Lee, with distinction. Michael Vincenzo Longato. Troy Liu. Andrew Lucido. Amy Luong. Wendy Lee. Scott McLean, with distinction. Ravi Maharaj. Michael Mazis. Harpreet Mack. Amanda Macklingham. Hardeep Mali. Sana Malik. Stephanie Manichia. Kevin Mariner. Anthony Marino. Luke Martella. Connor Martin. Thomas Martin, with distinction. Ranjit Singh Matharu. Bianca Mauti. Kiana McFarlane. Matthew Medeiros, with distinction. Jamie Mendoza. Jordan Mills. Brendan Mizzen. Aradna Marar. Tyree Morgan. Christina Morone, with distinction. Adam Mountjoy. Daryl Nava. Michelle Najjar. Jasmine Najjar. Samantha Nicolaitis. Tochukwu Nolam. Afan Omar, with distinction. Ruby Padillo. Gabriel Panacci. Irvin Panisar. Karen Pasqua. Darshnaben Patel. Parth Patel. Jonathan Pellegrino. David Piccinini. Matush Piekarczyk. Matthew Poto. Alicia Rahman. Navneet Rai. Andrea Rakovich. Nadia Rajnarine. Satya Ramkalawan. Uzman Rashid. Francesco Razzo. Tanuja Ratnam. Albion Redzapovsky. Hassan Rihan. Naomi Richardson. Ajay Ruprai. Alima Rufai. Navalpreet Saini. Lamar Samuels with distinction. Gurbir Sandhu. Nikki Sandhu. Carlos Sandoval. Vidi Sangvi with distinction. Shreya Sand. Shantoshi Satkunadasan with distinction. Amelia Savoy. Mariam Syed. Nicholas Scarcelloni. Matthew Selvaggio. Nicholas Serrano. Radhika Sharma. Melissa Shahadi. Jaspreet Shergill. Khalifa Shatima. Rabat Shizra. Amrit Sidhu. Reshma Sunarayan. Shayna Simbudas. Mark Anthony Simonetta. Melanie Singh with distinction. Amrinder Singh. Tejpal Singh. Arshia Singh. Jordan Smith. Liam Smith with distinction. Thomas Stevkoff. Karina Suta. Cassidy Talon. Justin Tapawan. Amrinder Tatla. Manasi Tekla. Razmi Thavaraja. Elisfa Torres. Monica Trin. Vibhuti Tyagi. Attila Uriton. Patricia Lucia Vargas Bazaldo. Julianne Venditti. Jean-Philippe Villeneuve. Shivani Williams. Connie Wong. Harris Zia. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the BBA class of 2019. President and Vice Chancellor Vaccarino and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph-Humber that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science in Psychology, honors, and a diploma in General Arts and Science. Francesco Albanese. Matthew Ashenzi. Shamila Harpal Bacchus. Celeste Barbieri. Carling Barrett with distinction. Aisha Bogovic. Kiara Capelet with distinction. Lena Chook with distinction. Priscilla Chu with distinction and the Vice Provost Award winner. Sashawn Clark. Michaela Courteau. Dominique Coutin. Deanna Krellin. Agnieszka Chernetsky. Hannah DeRue with distinction. Daniel De Palma. Asmiveth Del Mundo Duran. Carrie Durlack, with distinction. Brianna Fournier. Vanuja Ganesamurthy. Francis Gasparo. Melissa Gendron. Colette Gonzalez. Karima Haddad. Brianna Jackson. Nicole Jardine. Dominika Karalchuk, with distinction. Amber Khanna. Victoria Kreisman, with distinction. Logan Levine. Amanpreet Labana, with distinction. Caitlin Lutomsky, with distinction. Tara Majakamo. Manpreet Man. Nina Markovic. Stephanie Marudis. Matthew Mavromatis. Shannon Masdare. Sarah McDermott, with distinction. Alana Minakuchi. Jordan Molduch. Sonia Oliveira, with distinction. Saherla Osman. Javaria Pathan. Valerie Perry, with distinction. Ashley Piechik. Jessica Parakaran. Alicia Pisco. Andrew Rocchielli. Skylar Rago, with distinction. Sanjay Sadi. Maha Sajid. Ayodele Sani, with distinction. Jivanjot Singh. Kamila Shvotkovska. Brianna Taverner. Amelia Tessick. Kayla Tercera, with distinction. Cheyenne Thorning. Rosalia Toro Palaz, with distinction. Tova Wagenstein. Rachel Vanderklaw, with distinction. Ajita Vasantakumar. Kaylee Vikrak Miller. Jessica Williamson. Courtney Bryn Woodhouse. Amanda Yu. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the psychology class of 2019.
President and Vice-Chancellor Erino and President Whitaker, I would ask that you confer the various and several degrees and diplomas on the graduates listed in the programme but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduands not present today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the various and several diplomas in absentia on the graduands not present today.
Well, congratulations, graduands. Well done. Fantastic work. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, following Convocation, a light reception will be held for our new alumni and their guests here in the foyer. This really is an opportunity to congratulate our new members of the alumni family, and we really do hope you can join us. And now, final words. Convocation is dismissed. Well done.